The Maltese's close combat method that I teach is fighting without any rules and includes the use of strike techniques, throws, strangleholds, locks, typical conventional weapons, unconventional ones, occasional objects, study of the combat terrain, open or closed environment, type of ground, presence of obstacles, etc. As it is not a sport, there are no rules, so it can't be compared to any martial art. I only took the most useful part of various disciplines to achieve my goal without worrying about problems of style or etiquette. We are talking about an open method that is in constant evolution, that refuses to be crystallized, and that is always up to date. It's a system that can be personalized depending on subjective preferences, psychophysical characteristics, and individual backgrounds. My method always aims for total efficiency, depending on a person's physical capacity, and, finally, it attempts to make the technique as efficient as possible when an individual's athletic abilities are not at their best. For example, if we were talking about a strong young man whose characters and capabilities would prefer a frontal assault, then his training would be based in this kind of combat. But, on the other hand, if we were dealing with a person who, because of age, weight, or lack of strength, was clearly inferior physically to the first example, then the training would soon take a form more technically and strategically suited to the individual in question. As it's not a method to learn a martial art, but to learn total combat, my close combat method also raises the level of sensory perception. It increases the levels of all the fundamental skills, but at the same time bears in mind that the available time to study the combat method is limited. In a few words, I try to emulate the old saying about efficiency: maximum results in minimum time. Levers have been used in combat in every corner of the world, from the west to the east, and their techniques have been considered secrets and jealously guarded, judiciously passed on as if they were gold. Today, lever techniques are better known, but their methods of application and systems of teaching, often used, have caused a lack of confidence in the modern fighter. Levers have to be considered like blows, exactly like punches or kicks, except that the results are more devastating. It's very difficult to overcome the effects of a lever when it has been scientifically carried out. The method we show you lets you learn not just the famous 30 movements that form the basic structure of the system, but the different strategies to apply them efficiently and safely. The 30 fundamental levers. Apply the lever to the right arm and to the left.